Good Saturday morning, everybody. This is Steve Monday, Chief Forecaster for Rowan County Weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Doppler radar this morning, and you can see we are nice and dry out there today. High pressure in place over toward the Asheville area, and that's going to keep us, unfortunately, very hot and very dry this weekend. We do run the risk for some very isolated showers and thunderstorms, mainly from the heating of the day, but they're going to have a lot of trouble getting going. Heat index reading is going to be around 100 degrees or more this weekend. So please, if you're outside for any outdoor events this weekend, I know a lot of teams are getting geared up for football, practicing outside. A lot of different outdoor sports going on right now, outdoor events that are happening. The Carolina Panthers are playing a preseason game down in Charlotte today. So if you're heading to that to see the Panthers play the New York Jets, make sure you stay hydrated. We'll talk more about that in just a moment, obviously, but make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure that you're being very mindful of what your body's telling you in the heat that's going to be out there, not only today, but this weekend in general. Let's go ahead and take a look at the current temperatures around the county. This is as of 6:30 a.m. this morning. So if you're watching on WSRG TV, this won't air until 9 a.m. So things will change a little bit, obviously. But as of 6:30 a.m. this morning, Salisbury, Spencer, East Spencer, Faith, Rockwell, and Gold Hill all coming in at 67 degrees. China Grove, Granite Quarry, Landis coming in at 68 degrees, and Enochville coming in at 71 degrees. Dew points today are going to be oppressive, so if you are outside, it's going to feel just not good at all out there with the heat and the dew points. If you've got any kind of breathing issues that the heat impacts, you may want to be mindful of that. Weather headlines today: heat index readings are going to be very high this weekend, highs in the 90s. Make sure to stay hydrated if spending long periods of time outdoors. You're going to hear me repeat that a lot today because it is very important that you keep that in mind if you're going to be outside. Make sure to drink plenty of water and stay hydrated with the heat index readings this weekend. Pollen levels moderate to high, ragweed grasses and chenopod's. The UV index is going to be very high. So again, if you're outside for any lengthy periods of time, not only do you want to stay hydrated, you also want to consider applying sunscreen. And the air quality is a code green, thank goodness, out of everything that could be going on along with the heat out there. The Willowbrook Grounds Coffee Cast, a mix of sun and clouds this morning. Temperatures around 70 degrees at 7 a.m. this morning. By 4 p.m. this afternoon, sunny skies, temperatures around 92 degrees out there. The mowing forecast is nice and dry. Again, you can't rule out the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm, but otherwise you should be in good shape to get it done. The big thing again, as I've said several times, make sure to stay hydrated, make sure to take frequent indoor breaks, and just keep yourself aware of what's going on with your body. The mosquito forecast has extreme levels of activity today, Sunday, and Monday. If you're heading to the Panthers game against the New York Jets, the preseason game today, temperatures for tailgating around 94 degrees down there in Charlotte, mix of sun and clouds out there. Kickoff temperatures still around 94 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. By halftime, temperatures will be around 92 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. And by the end of the game, the sun's going to be much lower out there. So, keep that in mind. It will keep you, or it'll cause the temperatures to drop some and give you a little bit of relief, but you're not going to feel much of it. Temperatures around 84 degrees. Key factor if you're heading out there today as well, the north end of the stadium will have direct sunshine the entire time. So you're going to be baking out there. Again, make sure if you're sitting on that north end of the stadium, which is typically called the visitor side of the stadium, that you are applying sunscreen frequently, that you're also staying hydrated. More than just beer. I know a lot of folks like to go to these events and drink beer, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you've got to have water as well today in these kind of conditions. If you're on the Panthers side of the field, the home side of the field, the south end of the stadium, as we call it, you should be shaded the whole time. But again, just be very mindful and stay hydrated because even though you're in the shade, it's still going to be very hot out there. Rowan County Weather would like to take this opportunity to thank our advertising partners that help make Rowan County Weather possible. Call It Closed International Realty. Alan Ellsworth is a client-first, results-driven individual. He's there to help you with all your real estate needs. You can email him at alanellsworth.calliclosed.com. You can call him at 980-330-8401. You can visit his website, alan.ellsworth@calliclosed.com. Hall Roofing Solutions. If you've got damage that needs to be repaired or it's time for a whole roof replacement, give Kevin a call, 980-643-4373. KH Trailer Rentals, if you need a trailer for a short period of time because you're moving some large equipment around, or maybe you're taking off some debris and garbage that have built up around your yard or your property, they can help you out. For more information, you can visit their website. Head over to RowanCountyWeather.com. On the right-hand side of our blog page, you'll see the KH Trailer Rentals graphic. You can click that graphic, and it will take you directly to their website for all the details. Mitchell's Custom Fabrication. They offer services like welding, fabrication, powder coating, CNC cutting, milling, and more. For more information, visit their website at mitchellscustomfab.com. You can give them a call, 828-598-1160. They're located in Salisbury, North Carolina. Our friends at the Lee Street Theater are putting on a performance, Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap, taking place now through August 26th. For more information on the performance and to purchase tickets, visit leestreet.org. Willowbrook Grounds, your hometown coffee company. They sponsor the Coffee Cast here on Rowan County Weather. Stop by today. They're located on South Central Avenue in Landis. Try their latest seasonal flavor. You can purchase plants from the Plant Bar, whole bean coffee, gift cards, and much, much more at Willowbrook Grounds. Patterson Farm Summer Fun on the Farm going on now through September 2nd, Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Last ticket sold around 12:30 p.m. to ensure enough time for activities. Tickets include access to the barnyard and Papa Carl's playground. They're $10 online. You do get a cup of feed included per person with your ticket purchase. Visitors are able to feed all kinds of animals there in the barn. They've got cows, chicken, goats, pigs, ducks, and peacocks, and much, much more. Over on the playground, there's all kinds of activities over there. You can maneuver through the spider web. You can hang out in the farm to table area and play around. There's also the sand pit, much, much more over at the playground. Once you get done there, maybe you're going to want some ice cream or something from the market. The market and ice cream shop hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sunday, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. They're closed on Mondays. For more information, you can visit the website you see at the bottom of your screen. Chuck's Trains and Hobby Depot, they're located at 131 South Central Avenue in Landis. The website, chuckstrains.com. From retro to the latest craze, they've got something for the kid and everyone. They have candy, toys, magic tricks, games, puzzles, Pokemon, trains, models, science projects, STEM projects, rockets, and more at Chuck's Trains and Hobby Depot. As we take a look at the forecast today, we've got a 20% chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. You're most likely going to stay dry, but again, we can't rule that possibility out. Again, I can't stress this enough for the weekend, and especially if you're heading to the Panthers game this afternoon. Make sure to stay hydrated. Make sure to take frequent indoor breaks if needed. Make sure to apply sunscreen if you're going to be outside for any long periods of time. We do have a 20% chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm from the heating of the day today. Otherwise, we'll see sunny skies with a very high UV index. Temperatures around 92 for the high, 67 for the low. On Sunday, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds, high of 92, low of 73. Again, we can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm on Sunday, but the chance is going to be very low. For Monday, we'll see a high of 91 with a low of 75, a 30% chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. On Tuesday, a high of 89 with a low of 76 with a 30% chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday going to be more seasonal-like for us in terms of high temperatures, and we'll see sunny skies throughout the period. High of 83 on Wednesday, low of 66. High of 86 on Thursday with a low of 69, and a high of 87 on Friday with a low of 71. The forecast is sponsored by SA Sloop Heating and Cooling. Built on integrity. Give them a call, 704-857-5684. You can visit them on their website at www.sasloop.com. Mention you notice they sponsor the forecast on Rowan County Weather. They'll give you $25 off your first-time service call. If you're looking for ways to stay updated with Rowan County weather at any time, you can visit us on our website, www.rowancountyweather.com. You can follow and like us on our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. And you can check us out on cable television, WSRG-TV in Salisbury. It's available on Hotwire Channel 394, Spectrum Channel 16. They'll keep you updated there as well. For now, enjoy your Saturday. And as always, thank you for following Rowan County Weather.